Okay. First of all, I like to thank bass players for sending me this issue, this bass magazine with Chris Squall from Yes, and he's also playing a Rickenbacker, and I'm proud to be a member of bass players. I also have a friend that I went to school with. She's a bass player. I hope she's still practicing and finding time to play. But nevertheless, I like to be open in some errors and mistakes I made with this bass. I was just looking at one of the tapes, and the bass sounds horrible. And I said the bass sounds good. First of all, I'll share a few tricks. What I mean by saying I went back and checked it out, this right here is not an E. This is a B. This is a low B that came off my 6th string. This is a low B, and this is the E, and this is the A, and this is a D. And that's why I couldn't get the right harmonics and the right tones. So I didn't want to mislead nobody or make nobody think that I knew it all. And I made a horrible mistake, and I apologize, because I was just listening to the bass, and the bass needs the proper strings. This is probably a heavier gauge. Not talking about no guns and no shells. Don't get it twisted. I don't want nobody to think I'm talking about nothing violent, no weapons. I'm talking about a gauge of strings. This seems to be a more heavier gauge, and that's why I can't get that perfect pitch. So that's a trick from some of the old bass players that probably know about. It's an old school trick. You run out of strings and you take some strings off of your 6 and you put on your 4, but then you can't get the quickness and the flexibility because the gauges is so heavy. Once again, I'm not talking about no shells. I'm talking about the gauge of strings, so we won't get it twisted. I don't want nobody to think I'm talking about nothing violent, because this right here is the difference between gauges and strings. So I made a mistake. I apologize. I need to go back and get a set of extra light gauge Rolo sounds, the proper gauge, and I can probably get the right pitch, the right tone, and the right endurance and flexibility. So I'm apologizing for having these wrong sets of strings once again. So when somebody come on the YouTube and they hear the bass and they say, oh, he think he hot, I'm letting you know now that was a mistake. Sometimes I get an urge to play, and I